Hi, we're Madeleine Kessler and Manijeh Verghese, directors of Unscene Architecture and co-curators of the British Pavilion at the 17th Architecture Biennale, which will now be held in 2021. Unscene operates across disciplines and scales to reveal the unseen forces that shape our cities, working with local communities to give them greater agency over how they use and occupy their spaces, providing a platform for design, research, curation, consultation, and realization. We aim to provoke a wider conversation about the city through action rather than just words. The word we would like to add to the Festival City glossary of terms is action. Festivals are a platform to frame the urgent issues facing society today, but too often problems are discussed without any action being taken. So how do we actually start to address them? And how do we go beyond just exhibiting architecture at festivals to instead engage audiences and provide tools for action? Festivals are seen as temporary and are often removed from the life of the cities in which they are held. Yet they could easily be transformed so that they create long-term change, investment in infrastructure, and are designed to benefit the local community. Festivals could actually provide a testing ground for ideas that could then be implemented as permanent installations, interventions, and live projects in and around the cities where they occur.
Being commissioned by the British Council to curate the British Pavilion at the 17th Venice Architecture Biennale was an opportunity for us to further our research into privatised public space, a topic that has frequently been problematized, although little has been done to address its root causes. One of the concerns central to our proposal was who can participate in the conversation around privatised public space, and how we as architects can take action to bring different stakeholders around one table to propose new models for ownership, use, and access of privatised public space. We wanted this project to be more than just an installation for an audience of architects, and instead have tried to find ways to both bring new audiences to the Biennale, as well as to bring the different installations back to the UK as live projects for everyone to use and enjoy. Inspired by Hieronymus Bosch's The Garden of Earthly Delights, our project, The Garden of Privatised Delights, transforms the British Pavilion into a series of immersive spaces, each designed in collaboration with leading researchers and practitioners, including the decorators, Built Works, Studio Pulpo, Public Works, and VPPR, presenting both a critique of how they are currently used while providing strategies to increase people's agency over their public spaces. These include redesigning signage to discuss what you can do rather than what you can't do in public space, cross-programming spaces to allow for more diverse activities and users, removing both physical and more intangible barriers to access public spaces, finding new business models and funding streams to place value on knowledge and skill exchange rather than just economic transactions, and to develop clearer channels of communication to create a more equitable city shaped by its inhabitants. Rejecting the binary understanding of public space as good and private space as bad, we hope that exploring the middle ground of privatized public space will lead to a more productive way of designing space through public-private partnerships, a new sense of localism and community action, as well as spaces that can actually be used by everyone. In this way, we hope that these spaces will provide both tools and actions for everyone to transform their public spaces into gardens of delight.